Yo, what's going on, people? Today we're going to be taking a look at the hangers from the new Smugglers Run DLC. You're wondering, are they worth it? Should you buy them? Well, let's find out. So there are 5 hangers that you can buy, 2 down at LSIA and 3 are in Fort Zancudo. And the prices start from 1.2 million and go all the way up to 3.2, the most expensive ones being in Fort Zancudo, and I will tell you why a bit later. When buying your hanger, just know the only difference in price is because of location. Outside, some hangers may look bigger than the others, but they all look the same on the inside and they all do the same thing. Just like all the other businesses you buy, when you purchase it, you get to customize it. You can change the hanger style, the lights on the roof, graphics on the floor. You can change the furniture in the office, as well as putting a living quarters so you can spawn there, and lastly a vehicle workshop so you can upgrade any aircraft that you buy and store inside the hangar. The hangar works similarly to the CEO crate warehouse, the special cargo. The only difference being that you can actually choose what type of product you want to source, and instead of driving all around the map, you use planes to get the product and bring it back to the hangar. And the level of product goes up and then you sell it. Now on to the pros and cons. So I'm going to start with the pros. The reason the bunkers over... Oh my god, not the bunkers. The reason the hangars in Fort Zancudo cost so much is because, well, you actually get access to the base now. You don't have to jump over the wall by the highway and then race to get a jet before you get killed. If you buy a hangar in Fort Zancudo, you get full access to the base and you can just take up fighter jets or tanks and you will not get any stars. And if players try to follow you into the base, they're going to get shot at. The only way you're going to get stars in Fort Zancudo is if you shoot at one of the soldiers, but if you shoot at other players inside the base, then nothing is going to happen. So that's one pro, and that's why they cost so much. So a bit of added security, I guess. Reason number 2 is Pegasus vehicles. Instead of calling Pegasus and requesting your chopper for them to put it somewhere far away, you can store your Pegasus vehicles inside of your hangar now, which brings us to pro number 3, faster vehicle requests. So you no longer have to call Pegasus anymore. You just go into the interaction menu and you can select your plane, helicopter, whatever, press X, and it is going to spawn to the nearest place that you can collect it. So you just gotta cut out the whole process of calling Pegasus and waiting. Yeah, that all has been cut out if you have a hangar. Another pro is customizing your planes and helicopters. Even your Pegasus vehicles, you may not be able to weaponize them, but you can at least change the paint, like how I've changed the paint on my cargo bob to all black. If you buy the planes that come with the Smugglers Run DLC and you put them into your hangar, these are the ones that you'll be able to fully upgrade. Different planes have different level of customization. So this one here, for example, I can only change the bombs and the paint. But yeah, there are different types of bombs you can drop. You have the standard type of bombs, they're incendiary, cluster bombs, and even gas bombs. So yeah, a good amount of customization here. And for other planes, you could even put on countermeasures, you know, like flares and smoke. And I think that's to stop people from locking onto you, or if a rocket is actually following you, you can pop one of those and you will be fine. Coming down to the last set of pros here, the next one is cheaper prices for the same vehicles that you can buy. If you just choose to buy them straight away, they're going to be more expensive, as opposed to if you buy a hangar and you play a certain amount of resupply missions, then once you complete that, then the price will be cheaper by a few 100,000 up to maybe to take $1 million off. And the same vehicles you have upgraded, you can use them in the missions. You don't have to use the vehicles that the game has put there for you. And now the last pro that you all have probably been waiting to hear is how much money you can make from these hangars. So this is how it works. Every different type of product that you choose to source, when you bring it back, it goes into its own separate category, and there are 8 categories. In order to fill up a category, you have to steal 50 units, and every 1 unit is worth $10,000. Now you can sell these at any time. You don't have to fill up the entire category. And there are also bonuses. So sometimes you'll go out and steal a unit and bring it back, and when you come back, you'll see an added bonus here. but I can't show you that because I lost that clip because my PS4 died. Yeah, so I can't show you that. But the bonuses goes up. It's like 5-10% and it goes up. I'm not sure up to how much, but there is definitely an added bonus so you can make more money. Now when it comes to selling, you can either sell one category by itself, or there's an option at the bottom where you can choose to sell everything all together. But if you have a bonus on one of these categories, if you choose to do that, you will lose that bonus. Now, as to how much you make in total, let's do some math. My math sucks, so if I fuck up this calculation, you can just correct me in the comment section. But I think I'm right. So, one unit is $10,000, and you have to steal 50 to fill up the entire category. If you sell that entire category, you will make $500,000. Again, they want you to do this 8 times. So, 500,000 by 8 is $4 million. This is now the business that would pay you the most in the entire game. Now that sounds sweet, right? $4 million all in one go, that's great. However, this is also our first con. Yes, the last pro is the first con. First con is the amount of time it would take to fill up this entire hangar so you can sell all this stock, product, whatever you want to call it, to get $4 million. I can't show you that clip because I haven't done it, nor am I going to attempt to do it, but I'm just showing you the math as to how much you can make from this. The more people you take with you on a mission, the more units you will bring back from that mission. So I would say if you really want to attempt that, your best bet would be to start a biker club, because I think that holds up to 8 people. So even if on the off chance you just find 8 people who are doing nothing that just want to help you steal stock to bring back, you could fill up. That's still only 8 units out of 50. You still have to keep doing it over and over until you fill up that one category, and then do it 7 more times. So first con is it's just gonna take too long. Second con would be the missions. There are different types of missions. There are stunt plane missions where you have to just fly through buildings or under bridges to fill up this bar so the product would be revealed to you on a map and you can go collect it. There are bombing runs. There are other missions where you get the Tula and you have to go land it on the water and kill an entire salvage crew. The problem with these missions is that they are long and they're boring. They're also in free mode, so you constantly have to be worrying about other people. And lastly, it is timed. So if all that wasn't enough, yes, the entire mission is timed. Not when you collect the product, the timer stops. The entire mission is timed. So that just adds to the difficulty of it. And that's also the fourth con. The missions are long and they're difficult because they're in free mode and they're timed. So yeah, missions are a pain in the ass. The last con would be the selling missions. So after you got all the stock you want, you choose to sell it. The type of vehicles they give you don't really make sense. Like, they give you these low powered stupid vehicles that you can't really defend yourself with. Again, you are in free mode. For example, for this mission today, they gave me this. What the hell is this? That wasn't a pretty civilized session, so no one was trying to kill me, but if you're in a session that's full of people trying to kill you, you are going to lose all of your stock because you can't defend yourself in this. So that was the last con. So just a quick recap here on the pros. You can store your Pegasus vehicles. There's a lot of storage space. You can upgrade your aircraft in the workshop. You get access to Fort Zancudo so you don't get stars. The fast vehicle requests and cheaper prices for the aircraft that you can buy if you play the missions. And on the cons, it's going to take you a very long time to get all of those products you can sell for $4 million. The missions are long and boring. It's difficult because it's time and it's also in free mode, and the vehicles they give you when you're selling are terrible. So, my opinion, are the new hangars worth buying? It depends on what you want them for. If you just want them to store a bunch of planes that you buy, you want to customize your planes, then I would suggest buying the cheapest one down in LSIA. I think it costs 1.2, that's fine. But if you're buying this to make money, then no. They have a ton of perks, but due to the mere fact that how much time it is going to take to fill up the hangars just so you can sell to get that 4 million, it is not worth it. Also, the missions are long and boring and they suck the fun out of it, and honestly when I'm done a few missions I don't feel like playing the game anymore. So yeah, no, skip these hangars. They're not worth your money. But if you want to buy one, go ahead. That's just my opinion. If you're probably wondering, so what is the best way to make money to me, that is still the vehicle warehouse. I will put a card up top right here, and I will leave a link in the description down below to that video. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.